All right. Did you just snap?
No, I went like this.
Welcome to FS Students Unscripted. We're on the road. We're at camp. This is our camp edition live. This is going to be either the most amazing episode we've ever had or a complete disaster.
It's gonna be stupid dummy lit.
You're so right. So, Ava, this is Ava Schwartz, one of our seniors. Can you say hey?
Hello.
Yeah, there you go. Could you tell everybody what's happening right now, where you are? I feel like I'm like a reporter in the field.
We're at track B. I'm supposed to be playing mini golf, but I'm not.
All right, maybe we'll edit that out in post because I think Future's gonna come hunting for us.
They'll be okay.
So we're over the next however long this podcast is about to be, we're gonna record over the next couple of days. We're gonna have a bunch of different students on the podcast. So we're gonna ask a bunch of questions and we're gonna hear some stories. And so, Ava, I wanna start out and just ask you, what is a thing that you love about Future Camp? It doesn't have to be your favorite thing, but just what's a thing you like about Future Camp?
I love worship and I love Bible study because we get to be with people from other churches and it's just fun to be in a new environment and like not with the same people all the time.
Who do you think is like the furthest away you've ever met? Like they traveled the farthest to get here.
Oh, there's some people that one of them was actually in my Bible study group my first year at camp, and she's in my Bible study group again.
Oh, for real?
They're from Alabama, and they drove 14 hours.
Dang. We did not. Well,
they left at 12 a.m.
We basically drove 14 hours yesterday.
Did we, though?
Well, we sat on the highway for 3 hours.
Plus 2, so 5
shout out
and a
to,
half.
Shout out to our broken down buses. So, Ava, I'd love to hear just like what are some things you've learned over high school? What are some ways that God has revealed himself? What are some life lessons you've had? Things like that. What are some things that have stuck out about high school for you?
I've learned how to trust God's plan, especially in the past year, 6 months of things just like not going the way I expected. Time after time, it's just been like, okay, I just need to trust in God and trust the plan and rely on the people that he's given me to get through hard things.
Amen. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. So I have a question for you. You've got like a little amen corner over here behind the camera.
Yeah.
We asked for questions to be submitted. Mm-hmm. I have one question that I'm going to ask every single person on this podcast this week, and it's not did Jesus have Riz, so you're good. But I'm going to ask you a question because there was one that was sent in specifically for you.
Oh.
Okay, there was one specifically sent in to Ava Schwartz.
Oh.
And the question is, ask Ava why she has never had chocolate ice cream before, please.
Thank you, Abigail Smith, for asking this question. Information is false. I have had chocolate ice cream. She just likes to pick on me and say that all I eat is vanilla ice cream and white rice. That is not true. I have had chocolate ice cream. I prefer vanilla.
Amen. It is the superior ice cream. Do you put anything on your ice cream?
Usually I would like to put chocolate, or like I would go for like a cookies and cream or like a chocolate chip, but I can't have those right now, so.
Cookies and cream is the move.
Yeah.
So I have another question about you in high school. Can I ask you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've been leading on the worship team for a long time. Mm-hmm. You've been, basically since middle school, you've been helping out with the worship team.
Yes.
How would you encourage someone that maybe they want to serve, like maybe not on the worship team, that might seem scary to them, but they want to serve in some way, but they're nervous about it? Because being on the worship team, like you're in front of everybody every single week, all that sort of stuff. How would you encourage them to take that step and to serve? Because you serve in the factory and you serve on the worship team. You do a lot of things. So how would you encourage someone that would maybe say, like, I'm nervous to do something like that?
I personally love serving, and I think it's just been a great opportunity for me to like meet new people and connect with more friends and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I think just community service in general, it's never bad to be helping people. And also in our church, it's important to give back. And I mean, everybody at Five Stones especially is very sweet, and there's really nothing to be scared about, even if it does feel new and scary, but you'll get adjusted and it'll be amazing.
That's so awesome. Okay, I have 2 more questions for you.
Okay.
What has been your favorite song at camp so far?
Goodbye Yesterday.
That's right! I love that song. Okay, and then lastly, If we had on in a gladiatorial arena
Sorry, what?
100 Fuge campers versus one of those chicken things that keeps showing up in the video, who would win?
The campers.
The campers? You think the campers?
Did you
would
see
be-
how easy that chicken got taken out in that video yesterday? They literally just stabbed him and he ran away.
I did not see him get stabbed. I'm sorry. I must have missed that
Oh,
one.
well, he like got hit with something and then he just scurried away.
Well, I stand for the chicken. We'll see how other people are thinking. Is there anything else you would like to say? Anything else you'd like to plug?
FS High almost Wednesday. We need to post again. Oh, wait, it's not me.
It's not you anymore?
Well, shh.
Oh.
It's supposed to be secret.
Okay. But the baton has been passed. Kind
No,
of?
kind of,
Oh,
a little
okay.
bit, halfway.
Okay.
But we need to get back on the grind because it's so fire, right, guys?
Well, that's been Ava Schwartz. We're going to toss it to our next guest. Ready to go? We're filming? We're live right now. Okay. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Introduce yourselves. Welcome to the pod.
I'm Logan. I'm a senior.
I'm Cooper. I'm a senior.
Y'all are both graduated from Cuthbertson.
Yes.
What's y'all's plans after high school?
Firefighting.
Yeah?
I'm going to college for mechanical engineering.
Woo! Fancy, fancy. Okay. Now, if you had a 5-inch blade, what's the largest animal you could kill?
Probably like a medium-sized dog, I think would be
Like this big?
Like I would say like a good maybe 50, 60 pound dog. Like
Okay,
at most, is
okay.
probably my guess.
I'm going for a black bear.
There's no
No
shot.
way.
I'm saying absolutely
no
not.
I can do it.
Okay, what has been your favorite part of Fuge Camp this year? Because you've been pretty much every year we've gone.
This is my 4th year.
How many times? Is this your first year? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, what has been your favorite part of Fuge Camp?
I'm really liking the messages that Pastor Steven's given, and I'm really liking the worship so far. That's been my favorite for sure.
Awesome.
Same as Logan, but also Fortress.
Yes.
Yep.
Fortress was fun.
Seniors, where is your medals?
It's in my
Seniors
bag.
won Fortress.
We won our
It's
bag.
in your
It's my
bag?
bag. I'll get it. Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Oh, he's getting out
Oh yeah,
his...
Shalom's got it. Even
Oh,
better.
there we go.
There we go.
We got the
Oh,
medals
yeah.
right here.
We got the medals,
The
yeah, yeah.
championships. Who were the final 3 in the rock paper scissors tournament that won the game?
That would be Shalom, Chloe, and Elijah. That did
Shalom,
that.
Chloe, and Elijah, and
Yeah.
y'all won 2 out of 3.
And we won 2 out of 3. We're undefeated in rock, paper, scissors. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
okay, and you get to ride off into the sunset with that.
Exactly.
Undefeated.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
What has been your favorite worship song so far at camp? What's just connected?
The one that goes da 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 da.
That's Phenomena. That's the name of the song.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you can add it to the playlist.
I can't say that.
I'd say probably Firm Foundation. That's one of my favorites. I love that one.
Man, that's a classic. Okay, last question. 100 random Fuge campers versus 1 chickie from the videos. Who's winning?
Are we talking like 100 like Faro middle schoolers? Or are we talking
Just
like?
random, the entire auditorium, you just pick 100
I
random
think the 100,
individuals.
100 people could do it, but it'd be close.
It'd be close, okay.
Yeah,
So you
that's
take
just-
out like 80, 90 of them?
Yeah, once we
Okay.
get together and like there's a few less left, you can outrun chicken.
I like your logic,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
okay.
It's 50-50. 50-50.
50. Well, what does that mean? You got to make a decision.
It could go either way depending on the location.
You're in a gladiatorial arena. There's nowhere to hide.
The students.
Okay, we're going with the students for these guys. All right,
go.
thank you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, we're here with 2 of our junior guys. And so would you introduce yourself, tell us your name, tell us what school you go to.
My name is Braden Hood, also known as Hood. I go to Sun Valley High School.
I'm Jordan Krell. I also go to Sun Valley High School, known as Jordan.
Yeah, that, Jordan.
All right, what has been your favorite track this year at Fuge Camp?
So it's not a track, but staying up here and playing cornhole has been my favorite. But other than that, mini golf is always fun.
I definitely think lawn games was a good time yesterday.
Yeah, y'all enjoy the cornhole?
Yeah.
Absolutely, cornhole's the best activity up here on top of the mountain for sure.
So if you had to give a person one reason to go to Fuge Camp, what would it be?
The community you build with your friends that you didn't realize you were close enough with, so you can build that community closer, especially because we don't have cell phones. We're forced to talk to each other, so it's always a good thing.
That's beautiful. You're talking about me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like with being in community, you end up talking to people like at lunch and stuff, and you don't realize. You always hear, oh, we share the same struggles, but then when they actually open up and you open up, it gives you more ways to attack your problems and to have fellowship. We joined up with the sophomores. Shout out my boy AC
And Colby.
and Hensler. And it was just fun talking to the younger guys, even though they're only 1 grade younger than us.
Yeah.
Just showing that like we all struggle with the same thing. I mean, we can all just help each other out.
Yeah, and it's cool because that type of situation, y'all wouldn't normally hang out on Wednesday nights. Your small groups aren't normally combined.
Yeah.
You're normally not hanging out as much as you were. That's so cool. Okay, so what has been your favorite thing that you've eaten at Fuge Camp this year?
The Celsius I just had.
See, I'm more of not a energy drink guy
Yeah.
at Fuge specifically, but the nachos yesterday,
Dude.
with the queso was absolute bomb.
No, but the real answer is the chicken tenders and mac and cheese.
Oh, that was good. That was good. All right, last question for you. There are 100 random Fuge campers versus 1 chickie from the morning videos. Who would win in a fight?
Probably the 100 Fuge campers, only because people suck at cornhole. Only because you're gonna have to bleep that. Only because Chicky is more of a hero. You know, she helps people get down the slide.
So true.
It's a she. I said she.
Yeah, it's a she.
And not necessarily like she's not a silverback gorilla. You know, she's more of a nice person. Now, if we're saying, could Chicky help 100 Fugers like build their relationship with Christ? I would say yes.
That went really south. That was a lot of rambling, but hey, we respect it.
What's your vote?
Hot take, give me Chicky.
Bro, not a hot take. It's becoming popular choice. Here's
Johnny,
Chicky.
Johnny, did you ask what way the bathroom is? It's that way.
Gosh. All right. Sweet. We got some middle school boys here. Would y'all introduce yourself? Tell us what grade you're in and what school you go to.
The grade that we're going into?
Yes, the grade you're going into. So your name, school, grade you're going into.
I'm Will Hildebrand, going into 7th, and I'm from Parkwood Middle.
There you go. I didn't know you went to Parkwood. Nice. Okay.
I'm Joshua Verrill. I'm going into 8th grade, and I go to Cuthbertson Middle School. I'm Jacob, and I'm going into 8th grade, and I'm at Cuthbertson Middle School.
Are you guys twins?
Yeah.
I hope everybody knows that. All right. So, what has been your favorite thing that you've eaten at Fuge this year?
The chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders?
Yeah, the chicken tenders.
That was yesterday for lunch, right? Okay.
I like the burgers.
You like the burgers? All right, sweet.
Those were good.
Okay, what has been your favorite track that you've been on so far?
Gaga ball.
Gaga ball? That's right. What do y'all think?
I liked volleyball the best.
Yes. Volleyball. That's what I'm talking about.
I liked laser tag the best.
Laser tag? I haven't even seen him play laser tag. Did you win?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm
It
talking
was
about.
it's like where you have this area is like actually done.
Yeah. Oh, that's sick, man. That's sick. Okay, one last question. All right, one last question because I know we're about to get started with Mega. Okay, so 100 random Fuge campers versus 1 chickie from the videos in the morning. Who wins?
Chicky. 1 chicky.
1 chickie?
Chicky.
Chickie? All right, you heard it here. Yeah, we've got our next group here. We have Chloe and Vicky. Why don't y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves? Oh, you can move that microphone back just a little bit. There you go. Yeah. Okay. You're good. I should have told you beforehand. Okay, so go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Chloe. Hi, I'm a senior.
I'm Vicky, and I'm also a senior.
What schools do y'all go to? Or where did y'all graduate from?
I just graduated from Cuthbertson.
Nice.
I graduated from being homeschooled.
Yes, we love it. We love to see it. We love the diversity. Okay, so what is something that God has revealed to you or a way that you have grown over the course of high school? It doesn't have to be like the top thing, like you don't need to solve all the world's problems with this question, but what is one way that you've grown, you think?
Honestly, I feel like the 2 major things that I've really kind of learned are just that it's... Oh shoot, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I remember now.
Airball.
I love
It's like just to generally give yourself grace, and that like perfection is not your burden to carry. Like that's Jesus' burden. Only He's perfect. Like you can never outdo the doer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Outdo the doer.
No. And the second one is that you don't always have to agree. Like you don't always have to fully believe in the things that other people believe in, and you don't have to be so bandwagon. Like you can have your own opinions, you can have your own beliefs and own convictions, and like especially when it comes to like your parents or like relatives or friends even, like you don't have to agree, but you can always respect opinion and you can always like agree that the heart behind it is always equal. Like everybody has a goodness in them, and everybody believes what they believe for a reason. They all believe that what they believe is right. They all believe it because they think that it's what's best, and so just as long as we agree to disagree, we're all doing the best.
Yeah. That's such a lost art, you know? Like, I think being able to respectfully disagree with people and respectfully, and I love what you said, have the knowledge that people don't come to their conclusions for no reason.
Right.
And so having, well, there's something, having like genuine curiosity and interest in what other people think is something that's always good. Even as you stand in your own convictions, you might not agree. All right, Vicky.
All right, so I also now forgot what I was going to say. It's like holding...
Hey, that ball came flying through and just lost complete train of thought.
Me when I hold the mic of like forgetfulness. Okay, wait. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Okay, so like one thing that I learned, maybe like just throughout high school, that I guess like really stuck with me, that like what God showed me, is like a lot of the times I feel like us as like just as like humans in general tend to think of like sin as having different weight. Like I've really struggled a lot with like probably like cursing and stuff because everyone around me does it, or like even like things that I consider like small or like not as important, like I don't know, like breaking, like going the speed limit, or like jealousy or like gossip, something like that, where I view that as like so small. But then like I tend like I don't like, sometimes it's like easy to look down on people who are being like so openly like sinful, and I think that it's like God just looks down and sees sin, and so me trying to just excuse my sin because I don't think it's important is like, it's not something that I should be doing. And like I really had to learn that like my sin is me like turning my back and walking away from God and saying like, I know that you have a plan for me, but I'm gonna do my own thing. And so like, you know, gotta learn to turn around and just like trust that even though God, he may seem like strict and he may seem like he has all these rules, but at the end of the day, everything that he has in like planned for us and all of his like don'ts are there to like protect us and to give us like a better life.
Yeah, that's so good. I mean, it's so easy to let that kind of judgmental spirit kind of seep in when we're looking at other people and everything. That's such a good... Those are some really good, vulnerable responses. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. So, we are here at Fuge Camp. What have you enjoyed about Fuge so far?
Get hype.
Get hype.
Oh my gosh. I honestly love my Bible study. Like, I feel like I really like my leaders and I like the people that I'm with. Shout out Ava and Emma and Danielle and Benton, bless up, and Maverick.
That's a lot of shout outs.
I know, big shout outs.
You got like a ton of people in here.
I know,
That's
I'm
awesome.
blessed. And also, I just really appreciate the worship time that they give us, and that it's just so like intentional, and that I really am so grateful that like even if Five Stones is sitting in the back, we're still like so into it and just like, you know what I mean? Like we're ready to worship, and I really appreciate that.
We're gonna be in the front tonight.
Oh,
just FYI, there we go. So they're finding it out here first. Yeah. We're gonna be up in the front, kind of to the left.
We will be in the front at Fuge.
Even though they're gonna be getting this like 5 days late, but that's so cool. Do y'all have a favorite like nugget of teaching or song or something from camp so far today? This is only day 1, so I know it's like early, but is there a favorite already kind of sticking out to you? Like something that you've learned from your Bible study or from the sermon or a song that we've been singing?
What I really liked in our Bible study today is we talked about a source versus a resource. So, like, a source is Jesus. We only have one source. It's like, you know, spiritual, like God and Jesus. But sometimes you can put your source in, like, it had like a list. So I circled like social media, like people that I look up to, like teachers, friends, parents. And then there was an option where you could like write in like for like an other option. And I kind of wrote like myself, like I wrote pride / myself. And then the Bible study was talking about like how you can turn your source into a resource for your faith. And so I was talking about like, you know, using social media, like not following like all of like the people, like influencers like of this world, but focusing it more on a mode of worship. And then another thing was like stop placing all of like my success and like what I have to do on myself. Because a lot of the times I'm like, okay, I have to do this, or like if I don't do good on this, like it's my fault, or like all these problems I have to solve myself. But just like giving that up. And like another thing that we had is like the wall where like people, it's like a 15-foot wall, people lift you up and pull you up. And so like it's kind of you, but it's mostly other people. And so I feel like that really goes hand in hand with like giving up like what you think is a source, and just like letting go and just like kind of
That's
putting
awesome.
the focus on Jesus.
I love that imagery and everything. That's so cool. What about you, Chloe?
I mean, she kind of stole mine, honestly. I loved that.
Well, speak on it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the that Bible study point this morning. I really liked that our Bible study leader like put emphasis on the fact that like you don't have to lose the things you love in order to like become closer with God. You just switch your perspective on them and like how you utilize them. So, like social media, like maybe you're not just doom scrolling every night. Like maybe you are learning new ways to like study your Bible, or you're reaching out and making an account to like, I don't know, spread the gospel, or like your friends, like instead of just hanging out and doing, I mean, it's always okay, like always a good thing to have a good balance between like friendship and fun, and like being reliable, and like being a good like source of, what's the word, accountability. Like
That's
I really appreciated the way that he explained it to us, where we're just switching our perspective on the things that we already have.
So it's not like
awesome.
giving it up, it's more just like keeping it, but in a healthier way that brings you closer
like
to God.
Surrendering it to the Lord, because there's going to be things like social media. I mean, it's hard to completely remove yourself from it, especially with this generation. I mean, you be disconnected from your people entirely almost. So finding new ways to submit that to the Lord, that's so cool. Okay, last question for you. If we were to put into a gladiatorial arena 100 random Fuge campers versus one of those chicken things from the video, who would win?
Chicken things?
The chicken. The chicken.
The chicken?
Like
the
the
chicken. Who would win?
The
like,
one chicken, Chicky, whatever its name is.
What is its name?
Chicky?
Chicky.
Chicky? Yeah, we're getting nods from the audience. Okay, Chicky.
Yeah, council, what do we say? Obviously, 100
random Fuge campers. So everyone from 6th graders to adult leaders. Just a random straw poll.
Okay. Wait, can we draft?
No.
Because I could definitely put a fire draft together right now.
I know we could.
Let's start out Mac.
That was gonna be my first one too.
Okay, I feel like Shalom and
interesting choice.
Going Scrappy?
Okay, today I met this kid. His name is Trey. I'm gonna draft him. He can dunk on people.
Okay. Okay, wwho would your top 3 draft picks be? You said Mac. Who would be the other 2?
Mac, Jakota, honestly, he's like got that height.
Okay,
and like
he's got
the reach. Yeah. Like he could like definitely.
Okay.
If we had Katie, Danielle
Zeller?
Danielle Zeller.
I mean,
she would take Chicky down, I fear.
That's a good
okay,
pick.
so y'all are saying 100 Fuge campers versus 1 Chicky. It's the campers?
I'm sorry, it's gotta be campers. I believe in Chicky, like but
all right. Okay, we are continuing our live from Fuge podcast. We now have 3 guests on here. Will y'all introduce yourselves?
Brianna Virgilio.
Nice.
Isabel Hall.
Leah Michelson.
Nice. So what has been your favorite meal so far at camp?
Oh, the tacos last night.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Okay.
I don't think I have one.
Nothing? What's been the favorite? What about clouds or nibble nook?
Okay, you know what? Actually, I had a smoothie that was with Leah. It was peach and mango. It was really good.
Ooh.
It was
Nice.
really good.
Nice. All right, Leah.
It's gonna be the pesto pasta tonight.
There's pesto pasta tonight?
Yep,
I did not
apparently.
know that. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Okay. We're getting crowded, so we're going to have to hurry this one up.
Yeah.
100 random Fuge campers versus 1 chickie. Who wins?
The campers.
The campers?
Chicky.
Chickie?
Chicky.
Chickie. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. All right, we're here with some more people for live Fuge podcast. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Grace. I'm Kendall.
What school do y'all go to and what grade?
Marvin Ridge, 11th.
Carmel Christian in 11th grade.
Nice. How many years have y'all gone to Fuge camps? 4 or 5?
4 or 5.
Y'all have been here every year, though, right?
Yes.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. Okay. What has been your favorite worship song so far this week?
I thank God. Yeah, probably that one.
I think they just did that this morning, right?
Yep.
And I was so happy when
Me
they broke
too.
that out. I was like, yes, let's go. Okay, what is your Bible study team name?
Armando.
Armanda. Are y'all going to win in Mega Relay?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, I believe it.
We're signed up for one.
Y'all are? What are y'all going to do? You're doing the spin? Oh, fantastic. I can't wait to see that. Okay, 100 random Fuge campers versus 1 chickie from the video. Who wins?
Huge campers.
Fuge campers?
No, I may have to say Chicky. I don't.
Chickie? Okay. All right, we're going to have to see. All right, what's up? We got another 3 guests on the pod. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Jacoda.
All right.
I'm Shalom. I'm Jake.
All right, where'd y'all graduate from and where are you headed after graduation? Because we got 3 seniors here.
I graduated from Covenant Day School, and I'm heading off to Wisconsin Lutheran College to play football.
There we go.
I graduated from Cuthbertson, and I'm going to Charlotte for mechanical engineering.
Picks up.
What's up? There we go.
I graduated from Union County Early College, and I'm going to UNC Charlotte.
Nice.
Go Niners.
We got a bunch
Picks
of
up,
UNC
picks up.
Charlotte people. Picks up, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so if there were 100 random Fuge campers versus 1 chickie, who would win in a fight? The chickie from the video.
The Fuge campers.
The Fuge campers. Okay,
Are we talking middle schoolers or high schoolers?
randomly drawn. Random
Chicky all day.
Chickie all day.
This is like the same thing with the gorilla. 100 people is a lot of people.
It is, but-
Chickie's a lover, not a fighter. So I'm saying the campers.
Okay, so you're saying he could win, but he's just not going to fight.
Yeah, like
I
he
think
could.
Chicky's not
Okay.
a
I just don't think he will.
Okay, what has stood out to you guys about camp this year? Has there been an activity, an activity, a Bible study, something? What has stuck out to you about camp this year?
Definitely.
Nice. Good job.
Excellent.
Definitely the worship. Definitely the worship and how much they spread the gospel here at Fuge. I've never seen it pushed harder. In the best way possible. It's not a sales pitch. It's genuine, and the leaders here love Jesus.
It's awesome.
I feel like the hiking's more painful than last year. And like all the years before, it's really terrible.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
For me, I'd say the Fuge leaders, they have a lot more like energy, and I'd say like they just love Jesus. You just see their love for Jesus all the time and everything they do.
What has been your favorite meal you've eaten so far at Fuge?
Banana pudding.
Just
that
a
tasted
meal
like
of
churros.
It was
And
churros.
The pudding tasted like soap,
That was
dude.
good.
No, it tasted terrible.
That's all you need.
Well, okay, so the banana pudding and churros.
The thing we had on the first day, the pulled pork, that was really good.
Pulled pork. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers. All right, last thing. If you could give somebody one reason why they should come to Fuge Camp, what would it be?
Jesus.
So I'm talking about. All right, you can't repeat that one, Shalom.
He took my answer.
I wasn't going to. I thought it was just pretty fun. You get to be with your friends a lot. And like, I don't know.
I like that. Okay.
Even like,
Hey, you can make friends too.
No.
Okay, maybe
Even
not
among
him.
the spiritual part, like,
Yeah.
you still get to hang out with your friends more.
Yeah, for sure.
A reason to come to Fuge?
Yeah.
To experience the community.
Yeah.
The community here is so passionate. It's so passionate.
That's awesome. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
What's up, boys?
What's up?
Excited to have you on the Fuge podcast. Introduce yourselves to everybody.
Chris Virgilio. I'm going into 11th grade.
Yeah.
Braden Kessler, I'm going to 8th.
Dylan Enright going into 10th.
Nice. How many years have you guys been going to Fuge?
5.
5 years? Dang.
2.
2 years?
This is my first year.
First year? First year, initial thoughts. What are you saying?
It's great. I'm coming back next year.
That's what I like to hear. What has been y'all's favorite track so far?
Either battle ball or owning your faith.
Battle ball? Did you hit anybody in the face?
No.
No? I appreciate the sportsmanship.
Soccer.
Soccer star right here.
Probably battle ball because we played in the rain.
Oh, nice. Nice rain game. Did you win?
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Oh, I love to hear that. Okay, last question. 100 random Fuge campers versus one chickie from the video, the gigantic chicken. Who's winning?
Chicken.
Chicken? Chickie?
Chicky.
All right. What up? We are still here. Introduce yourself.
Still Starnes.
What's your grade? What school do you go to?
Piedmont, going into 9th.
Going to 9th grade, boy.
Yeah.
High school. What are you most excited about with high school?
I don't know, just another year.
Because just another year? Man, what is the thing that rattles you? Because you just seem completely calm all the time. What rattles you? Nothing? Walking, okay. What has been your favorite song we've sung during the worship services?
Praise.
Praise?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one gets pretty hype, right?
Yeah.
Okay, last question. 100 Fuge campers. Twice, dang it. 100 Fuge campers versus one chickie, gigantic chickie from the videos. Who's winning?
Chicky.
All right, thank you, Steele. We are here on another day for our live podcast, and today we have another special guest.
My name is Ethan. I'm in 8th grade at Cuthbertson Middle School.
That's right.
And I'm here at Fuge with Johnny.
Yeah, baby. Okay, so tell me, how many hours of sleep do you think you have gotten over the course of this week?
I guess on average, it's got to be less than 5, but there has been some days where it was like 2 or 3. So.
For real? 2 or 3?
No, I don't think so. It's probably like 5. I think on average 5.
Hey, that's pretty solid for camp now.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the better years.
What has been your favorite track so far?
Probably when we played soccer with Chris and Braden on the first day. Okay. And I had like 2 goals, and it was like a 15v15.
That's right. How did you win?
Yeah, no, we lost though.
Oh.
But I carried my team.
Okay, last question for you.
Yep.
If there was a gladiatorial arena and there was 100 random Fuge campers versus one chickie, from the videos, the big chicken, who would win?
The chicken's cooking them in like 10 seconds. They're all done.
All of them are done?
They're all done.
All right, Ethan's confident with that one. All right, appreciate it, man.
Thank you, Johnny.
Welcome back to the first video pod. We have Emma Squared here. Could y'all introduce yourselves?
I'm Emma Burgess.
I'm Emma McAllister.
Yes, they're 2 of our seniors. And I'd love just to hear, we just had Ava on, but I'd love to hear from you guys. What are some things that God has taught you over your time in high school?
Do you want to go first or you want me to?
I can go first.
Okay.
So God has shown me that I cannot do anything on my own. I need Him for everything.
Amen.
There's been so many situations where I've tried to do everything on my own without praying, and what I've seen is whenever I do pray and I do stay in the Word and I rely on Him and cast my worries and my cares on Him, it really, really helps the situation. And yeah.
That's so good.
That's good.
Emma?
For me, all throughout high school, what I've really learned is I went into high school being really ashamed to be an overly sensitive person. And I feel like for me, what I've really realized is being sensitive and being really attentive to your surroundings is actually such a blessing. And there's no shame, to having like a sensitive heart and holding a certain sensitivity for either like different groups of people or like people in school or like even people out of school. Like for me, like having a sensitive heart really took me out of my comfort zone to be like able to thrive in Honduras and connect with people. I went on 3 mission trips with Honduras.
Hey, shout out.
Shout out to that. Everyone should go.
Yes.
Yeah, but it really got me out of my comfort zone. And honestly, like, I'm so glad to be sensitive and just like I don't know. I think there's a beauty in being sensitive and surrounded.
That is such a gift from the Lord. I mean, when you have that empathy and care for someone, that's such a gift from the Lord. And being able to cast your burdens on Him, like that is not easy. That's far easier said than done. But that's such a cool thing to begin to learn. So when you think back on high school, let's pretend it's 5 years down the road. When you think back on high school, what is going to be something that sticks out? What's going to be a memory or a trip or something that you're just like, dang, that was awesome?
Definitely Fuge. Like,
yes,
obviously.
That's what we wanted. Teed them up for it. Yeah.
I was just saying, like, I'm not prepared for next year when I'm like, oh, I remember going to camp. Like, I'm not prepared to talk about it in the past tense.
You'll be back.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Leaders.
Yeah, but still, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's still gonna be fun, obviously, but yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
For me, looking back on high school, it's probably not a place. It's probably the friendships I made. I went down the road maybe with some, not the best and most fulfilling relationships for me, but at the end, I ended high school with seriously like the best people on the planet. Like, I cannot stress how, not strategic, but how like, I don't know the word, but like it's just so like God put the people in my life for such a specific reason, and it's just crazy to me because all of my friends and even family, like every person just plays such a cool role in my life, and like I don't know, it's kind of cool. It's like a big puzzle, like everything
That's
just
so
goes
awesome.
together.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's such a beautiful thing when God brings those people into your life. That's so cool. So what has been something y'all have enjoyed about Fuge Camp so far?
Oh gosh, do we go first?
We just like, I don't even know. We always leave Fuge Camp with like literally like the funniest stories. Like I'm not even kidding. Like if we just are like bored and all just talking, we'll just go back to like a random Fuge Camp story. Like honestly, like we have to walk up a hill to get here.
True.
But like it's so funny. Like if you really think about it, like
But like our calves
Yes,
are like
literally.
amazing.
It's not, no, that's what I'm saying. Like I come back from camp, like don't play with me. I'm kidding. But like I just like literally like, we have the funniest inside jokes from Fuge. Like I swear like the most random things happened this year. Yeah.
Man.
Wait, the question was like, what was your favorite thing, right?
Yeah, like what have you like about Fuge?
My favorite thing is Rec Rally because we get so hype.
Yeah.
Especially like Ava and I, bro. Like I love our. Yeah, shout out to Ava.
Ava's behind the camera.
But yeah, we get so hype. I love it so much, and I love meeting new people in my group.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I got a really good group this year. For
That's awesome.
Bible studies. So I love that.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so here's one of the questions that was submitted. If they were placed in a gladiatorial arena, 100 Fuge campers versus one of those chicken things from the videos, who would win?
Chicken.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Chicken.
Yes.
Chicken.